Hi there. Today I'm going to read The Invisible Boy by Trudy Ludwig. Hope everyone's having a great day. This is a Lexile 680 book. The Invisible Boy. Can you see Brian, the invisible boy? Even Mrs. Charlotte had trouble noticing him in her classroom. She's too busy dealing with Nathan and Sophia. Nathan has problems with what Mrs. Charlotte calls volume control. He uses his outside voice inside too much. Sophia whines and complains when she doesn't get her way. Sounds like some of our kids at Joy School. Nathan and Sophia take up a lot of space. Brian doesn't. When the bell rings for recess, Makai and JT take turns choosing kids for their kickball teams. The best players get picked first, then the best friends of the best players. Then the friends of the best friends. Only Brian is left, still waiting and hoping. JT glances in Brian's direction and just as quickly looks away. We've got enough players for each team, he tells the others. Let's play. Look at that. Brian's all by himself. In the cafeteria, Madison and her friends talk about her birthday party. The rope swing over the pool was awesome, said JT. Yeah, so was the water slide, said Fiona. That was the best pool party ever. I'm so glad you guys had fun, said Madison. Everyone did except Brian. He wasn't invited. Look at Brian right there. Brian. At choosing time, while the other kids played board games and read, Brian sits at his table doing what he loves to do best. He draws fire-breathing dragons scaling tall buildings, space aliens locked in battles, greedy pictures digging for treasure, greedy pirates looking for things, and superheroes with the power to make friends wherever they go. Look at those fun pictures. Some of our kids can write those books. On Monday morning, Mrs. Charlotte introduces Justin, a new student, to the class. Brian smiles shyly at him. Some of the other kids sneak looks at Justin, trying to figure out if he's cool enough to be their friend. They haven't quite made up their minds yet. Look at Brian over here. At lunch, Madison and JT watch Justin eat with chopsticks. What's that? Asked Madison as she points at Justin's food. And the kids laugh, all of them, that is, except Brian. He sits there wondering which is worse, being laughed at or feeling invisible. Look at those kids. They're making fun of that little boy who eats different. The next day, when Justin goes to his cubby to put away his backpack, he notices a piece of paper. I thought the bulgogi looked good, Brian. Yum. And there's a picture someone drew him. Look at that. Somebody drew that picture right there. At morning recess, Brian finds a piece of chalk on the ground and starts drawing. Hey, Justin, Emilio calls out from the tetherball court. You're next. Sorry, I gotta go, said Justin. By the way, that's a real cool drawing, he said before taking off. So they were friends, but now he's leaving Brian. Back in class, Mrs. Carlotti asked the kids to team up in twos or threes for a special project. The kids scurry around the room to pair off. Brian heads towards Justin. I'm already with Justin, said Emilio. Find somebody else, Brian. Brian looks at the floor, wishing he could draw a hole right there to swallow him up. Can we have 3 people in our group? We're only 2. Come on, can we please? Okay, I guess. Look, now they've added more kids to their group. Mrs. Carlotti gives the class directions for the project. Your assignment is to work together to write a story about what you see in this photograph. Use your imagination and have fun. Whoa, cool, says Emilio. What kind of people do you think would live in these houses? I don't know, but I bet Brian could draw them to go with our story, said Justin. Brian smiles as he takes out his lucky pen. Look, those boys are getting along. Oh, more pictures they drew. Look at those pictures. Do you guys see now that Brian, this one is Brian right here, he's in color now. Before he was in gray, but now he has friends. It's lunchtime again, Brian's least favorite part of the day. Another 20 long minutes of kids talking and laughing with everyone else but him. Brian, he hears someone shout, "Hey, Brian, over here." Brian turns and sees Justin waving him over. Emilio nods as Brian makes his room for him at the table. Oh, look, they're going to add him to the lunch table with them. I bet Brian's excited. Maybe, just maybe, Brian's not so invisible after all. That was a great book about how you can be friends with everyone in your class and get along. I hope everyone enjoyed the story. Vote for it.